course, when I try to record, the train decides to show up. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I know it's been a while and I want to apologize again for taking forever to post a video. I've been extremely busy. As you can see right now, I'm at a house that I'm currently renovating. I have a single family home, 4-bed, 2-bath, and I've just been busy working and I haven't had any motivation really to come up with some content because it does take a lot of time and it doesn't really pay anything. So I've been focusing a lot on working a lot and you know, just finding ways to make money, because at the end of the day we're chasing passive income and we're chasing time freedom. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm extremely sorry that I haven't posted in a while. No guarantees when the next post will be, but I decided right now would be a good time to get a camera into my project because I want to show you guys what I'm up to with this house. Again, I have a 4-bed, 2-bath house, roughly 1,750 square feet in the suburbs of Chicago. And I kind of want to go through what I'm doing right now. This is definitely my biggest project yet, but I kind of want to show you guys what I'm up to, what I'm doing. And I want to show you guys that it's not all, you know, how do they say it? Rainbows and unicorns. I want to show you guys that it's not all rainbows and unicorns. So I want to let you guys into where I'm at in my current remodel process with this rental property. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so here I'm at the front of the house, the front room, which used to be like a Four Seasons room, and I wanted to convert it into, you know, an actual livable space. So what I'm going to do with this room is I'm turning it into a dining room. I decided to do is tear out all the old paneling, and we have insulation right here. I wanted to insulate the crap out of this room. As you can see right there, right now I'm doing drywall. I have this wall right here that still needs to be done, but of course you run into a lot of problems sometimes. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of problems, but point is I have a roof leak. As you can see, I have my handy dandy hefty cup over there catching the water drops. Yeah, so last night I was here working with my friend, and I just see water dripping from like this corner right here from this edge. I was really upset because it was a roof leak that I had already discovered and I thought I fixed it, but I obviously did not. The house is pretty old, but the roof is in good condition. When I was hammering the beams going over the roof, I think I moved something up there. Maybe I put in a screw or something, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it. We'll fix it. The house got 28 new windows. So all these windows that you see right here are brand new. So you see this wood paneling, or you know, these like 3/4 by 5-inch boards that interlock. Well, this used to be the outside, the exterior of the house. Right here I used to have an exterior window, but when they added this Four Seasons room, obviously they left this opening and I demolished it. There was actually a window there still, so I took that out and I'm gonna frame maybe a couple 2x4s, and then I'm gonna close that in with drywall. Another thing about this room, I know I'm wasting a lot of time on this room, but this room used to be roughly like up to here. The ceiling of the roof of this room was here, and it extended over to there. When I was demolishing, removing all this crap in this room, I decided to raise the roof. It was a pain in the behind to install the drywall. I'm doing a lot of new stuff, electrical. Don't mind those beer caps. So the house was built in 1880. So as you can see, you have your HVAC, you have your vent here for your heating and cooling. This house did not have that. So what I went and I did was I got an estimate for having the heater replaced, because I used to have radiant heaters because it was such a good price. I decided to go ahead and install duct work all over the house and just put in a new furnace and a new AC. The house did not have AC, but it will now have a new air conditioner and air conditioning unit and a heater. As you can see, you see the duct work right here, which I'll eventually close that off. Here we have the kitchen. I used to have a wall right here, and then this opening used to be the front door right here. If you can bear with me as I move all this crap out of the way. But yeah, there was an opening right there. So the exterior door used to be right here. So I decided to open that up, make this place more, you know, modern with the open concept. That way, when you have people over, you know, you got your kitchen, your room, your dining room, and then right here we're gonna have a base cabinets with countertop, kind of like a peninsula bar top, whatever you want to call that. We drywalled this room. There's a lot of new electrical. I've actually been doing all the electrical, and then so this is where our stove's gonna go. More base cabinets, and then our kitchen sink will be here. For those of you that know about plumbing, don't ask why the drain isn't aligned in between where the water lines are at. But, you know, the house is old. We had to work with what we had. And unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of room back there. I'm going to have new appliances. I'm going to have that those base cabinets as a bar top. This is like the laundry room, but whatever. And then basement over there, we have a closet, like a pantry, another old type pantry. This house was built in 1880, guys. So bear with me because this is weird too. We have a bathroom that's next to the kitchen, which kind of threw me off. I was thinking of building a wall right here, closing this off, and opening up over here to have the door to go to the bathroom over there. But it was just too much time and money that I was more money and more time I was going to waste. And I decided to put that money and time into other stuff to add more value to the house. So I decided to get my light because there's no lights in this bathroom. So this is the bathroom, guys. Okay, so the bathtub used to be over here. I don't even know the name of it, but it's like those, it's the bathtub with the claws. You know, the bathtub was probably, I don't know, 100 years old. And then the plumbing, the water came out from here. So it was like there, and then all of a sudden they had their toilet over here in this corner. So I thought it was kind of bogus to have the toilet over there. So what I decided to do is eliminate that tub, frame out my shower. It's going to be a stand-up shower. So right there we have our shower drain. Here we have our water lines, cold, hot, and then our actual shower head right there. Back there we have all the, you know, hidden mechanicals that no one really cares about. I mean, I do, but I know a lot of people don't. Our vent stack and our soil stack, for those of you that know plumbing. Here's our HVAC, our duct. I'm going to have to frame out a soffit to cover that up. All the electrical done in here. We're ready to go for adding some furring strips at the top and drywalling this whole room. I have a new window. What we have right here are 2x4s framing for our plumbing because they decided to frame a wall with 2x4s, but they did it in a way where, like, instead of like this, they did them like that, which that doesn't give me room to add any plumbing, any fixtures, nothing over here. So what I did is I built out a wall that would allow me to have my plumbing. So now the toilet's going to be here. That's the vent for that toilet. And then right here we have our vanity. We're going to have a 24-inch vanity. And all that plumbing ties in back to over there. The old vanity was here. I have the holes right there for the old vanity. And it was a mess. This room was a mess. So I left this little gap here. I used to have the big radiator here. Like I said, this house used to have hot water radiant heating. So I don't know if you guys know, but those things are like 300 pounds and they're huge. But now I have this. I'm probably going to have shelving here for like people to put their clothes, their towels, whatever. So one thing I like about the kitchen is, or actually one thing I like about the whole house, is I have my flush mounted lights. They're dimmable, of course. I'm adding about 35 of these. I forgot to mention that hole. I'm adding a light, then right there, then right there, then right there. Then I'll have another one, maybe a chandelier. I'll have a light over here because this is going to be like, once that wall is there, once the drywall is there, this is going to be like a little shoe area, a mud room. I'm the one that's doing the majority of this work, believe it or not. I have had a couple guys come in and help me. I have a couple guys helping me right now with drywall because it's a lot of work for one guy that works nonstop at his job. This is one of the rooms. I shouldn't even waste any more time on that, but I have all my material and tools scattered everywhere. So as you guys can see, you have these little wooden strips, and for those of you that don't know, this is called lath. So back in the day, they didn't install drywall. They installed plaster. The way plaster works, it's kind of like a drywall mud where like they mix it up and it's like cement. They like kind of put it on here. It's like peanut butter, and they pretty much push it in. They flatten it out. They try to make it look as smooth as they can. When they push it in, the plaster goes in the lath in between the gaps. Once it hardens, it's pretty much kind of like cement. You have your little, you have that excess plaster, and it kind of creates a little hook. And that little hook is what attaches itself to the lath, and that's how you have plaster. But when the house settles, when the house moves, some plaster decides to start to crack and to start falling. This is another HVAC tubing, the ductwork that I'm going to frame out so you won't see that. It was the only way to do it, guys. We have our 4 lights. We'll have a fan right here. I had to open those holes up so I could run the electrical because there was absolutely no electrical. We eliminated old knob and tube. I did this all myself right here. There was nothing there. I ran this electrical. I ran it from upstairs. That way I didn't have to destroy all this plaster, because destroying plaster is not fun. We have our flooring right here. We have a bunch of 2x4s and a bunch of random crap. Gallons of paint, more flooring, bathroom stuff. As you can see, I'm not really organized, guys. It's kind of chaotic here. Electrical stuff, electrical receptacles, boxes, J-boxes, whatever. We got our cabinets right here for the kitchen. They're ready to go pretty soon. Like I mentioned before, we have 28 new windows in this house. New window, new window. Anyways, here we have the stairs going up. More plaster right here. I destroyed that plaster. It wasn't really falling, but it was a little bit damaged, so I decided I'm gonna add a light right there. Please excuse that my lighting is going to be bad because I don't really have too much lighting over here, but I'll turn the lights on as soon as I get up there. We got the wires ready to go to feed. This switch will be feeding that light right there. Eventually a light will go there. Okay, right here we have the floor, the subfloor, which I had to cut out so I could run electrical. From here, I had to find a way to feed these lights that are downstairs in the room down there. And then they come back through here, and then they go there, and then they feed that outlet that you can't see. Okay, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me plug this in. Boom, boom, boom. Now I got some lighting in here. Again, I had to find the old knob and tube wiring that was going through these floor joists, and I ran the new electrical lines, eliminated the old, put in the new. Don't ask me if it's code, but yeah, so now I have new wiring, no more old knob and tube. This is a look of the outside of the yard. Yes, it's raining and cold in Chicagoland area, I mean. So yeah, we're gonna have an outlet right there, another outlet right there. So these will be working as a 4-way switch. We got, sorry, I said outlet, I meant switch. A light switch here, a light switch there, and then down there another light switch. That way, when they walk in here, they want to go upstairs, they turn the lights on from down there. Then they could turn them off right here, or if they're going into that room, they turn them off over there. As you can see, I don't have a railing, I don't have anything here to protect people from falling, so right now, I'm living on the edge. So I'm walking right on the edge. Eventually, I'm going to put, I would say, about a half wall right here. So I'll frame it out with 2x4s and drywall it. And then our handrail. Over here, we have another room. So let me tell you guys something. This house is old, and I've mentioned that quite a few times already. This is another room. I added 3 more recessed lights. This is actually all new drywall. This was all wood paneling. So since this is an old house, the layout of the house is messed up. We have another room, but it's over there. So they have to walk through this room to get to that room. So really, whatever the tenants decide to do, whatever they want to do with this room, that's why the house is a 4-bed, 2-bath, because this is a room, that's a room. We got a room over there and downstairs. But maybe they want to consider this as another living area, but I doubt it, because there's a lot of large families in this town that would love to use this room because it's pretty big. It's a good sized room. Over here, I have the other room. So this is the 4th room. More drywall work, patching. This room should be ready to go, ready to paint very soon. I think on Monday, Octavio was saying on Monday we're ready to go. This is the closet, junk in there. Not much I can say about a room. And then we have a bathroom here that they will be sharing. I gotta add new doors, door, and let me turn the lights on. This is the bathroom upstairs. I do not have anything in yet. Next step in here is probably paint, then floor. So if I do tile, it'll be floor first, tile first, and then my vanities. But if I do a floating floor, a vinyl floating floor, you would do your base cabinet, your vanity first, and then your vinyl flooring, because because they say you shouldn't have a cabinet on top of floating floor, because a floating floor, it contracts and expands. But as you can see, I have tape over here in my shower wall and tub, because I got my tile refinished. It used to be like a nasty yellow color. It was like this. So what I did is, instead of removing all of that and creating a lot more work, a lot more time, and a lot more money for myself, what I did is I paid a guy to reglaze this tub and walls. I think he did it for around $550, which to me, I think that's a good price. And these are some cool little lights that I bought for like 12 bucks a piece, but they're lights. And then if you turn them off and then on, they're night lights. And then I need another light fixture right there. But yeah, guys, so that's what I'm up to. I just want to let you guys know that I am terribly sorry that I haven't been posting. I want to post because I really do love the concept of YouTube, but I get extremely busy with work-related stuff, with the rental property. You know, I'm trying to get my business ready for next year, my landscaping business. So I have so much stuff going on, and I try to stay on top of posting, but quite honestly, it's more than I can handle. I do want to try to put out a video that isn't boring. I want it to either motivate you, or I want it to teach you something. If you want to know a little bit more about the numbers on this property, it was built in 1880, like I mentioned before, and it's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-story, 1,750 square feet. I bought the house for $141,500. I was able to convince the sellers to give me a good amount of closing credit. If you want me to be exact, they gave me $9,000 at close. So that really brought down the purchase price down to $133,500. And I think I'm going to be putting in about $40,000 into this remodel, which seems like a lot to some people, but to some people, they're probably like, whoa, that's not really a lot, because I am completely doing a bathroom, redoing the bathroom downstairs. That was demolished down to the studs. The kitchen's gonna be completely brand new, new cabinets, new appliances, stainless steel appliances too. I have a new HVAC system, brand new AC, brand new water heater, and brand new plumbing, brand new electrical, brand new windows. So there's a lot of brand new stuff here. The only reason I'm at $40,000, honestly, is because I'm doing a lot of the work myself. And I've gotten a lot of help. I've gotten help from buddies that helped me with the demo, helped me with a lot, that they wanted to help out. I tried to pay them and they didn't let me, so I kind of forced them to take the money. But then I hired a plumber to help inspect the plumbing for me, make sure it looked good, because I did a lot of the plumbing myself too. But if it's not code, then the plumber comes and fixes it so I don't get in trouble. a lot of electrical myself as well. Yeah, I hired off some of the things that I couldn't handle. And honestly, I'm going to continue to pay to finish off the house because I'm running out of time. In the rental property game, you always underestimate the expenses or the remodel costs and the time. So I gave myself 3 months to finish this rehab, and at the end of December, I'll be hitting 3 months. So I'm hoping to be ready in January. I expect this property to be valued at $240 to $260 after repairs. I do plan on getting an appraisal. That way I know what I want to do with this property, whether I sell it, maybe, potentially, but I probably will not be doing that. But I might do a cash out refi, AKA the burst strategy, which is my favorite strategy when it comes to real estate investing. Anyways, guys, if you guys liked this video, if it was entertaining, if you learned something, please give it a like. Please subscribe. It'll help out my YouTube channel tremendously. I'm sure you already know. I'm sure some of you guys don't care, but it does help me because when I see that, I get motivated. I get motivated to post another video. I get excited and I'm like, wow, someone actually cares about what I have to say. So with that being said, thank you guys so much if you guys watched this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.